Clint Eastwood took on the corrupt system, and in a moment so fierce it shook the very foundations of power. The elites thought they controlled everything, but Clint's bold move exposed secrets they'd kill to keep hidden. No one saw this coming, one man standing alone against the giants. What did Clint do that made the entire nation hold its breath? Why did this quiet battle turn into a war that could change everything? Before you scroll away, hit like, share this story, and subscribe, because the truth you're about to hear will set your soul on fire and keep you hooked till the very end. It all began when Clint stumbled upon files hidden deep within a government office, documents proving a massive cover-up affecting thousands of innocent people. The system wasn't just broken, it was rigged to protect the powerful and silence anyone who dared speak out. Clint knew that exposing this would put him in danger, but he couldn't stay silent. The moment he decided to go public, everything changed. Secret phone calls, shadowy figures watching his every move, threats disguised as warnings. Clint faced them all with steady resolve. But what happened next was even more shocking. An unexpected ally from inside the system reached out with a secret that could blow the whole thing wide open. Who was this mysterious informant, and why did Clint trust them? Keep watching, because the battle is only just beginning, and the next twist will leave you breathless. As Clint dug deeper, he uncovered a web of lies, bribes, and betrayals that stretched to the highest levels of government. The corruption wasn't just financial, it was personal, destroying lives and futures. Every piece of evidence he found was a ticking time bomb, threatening to explode at any moment. But the system fought back hard. Clint's phone was hacked, his friends warned off, and suddenly he found himself isolated. Then came the public showdown, a tense live broadcast where Clint faced the very politicians and officials trying to bury the truth. The air was electric, cameras rolling, millions watching. Clint didn't just expose facts. He delivered a speech so raw and powerful, it pierced through the lies and silence. The moment he dropped his final truth bomb, the room fell silent. Everyone knew this was a turning point. But just when Clint thought victory was near, a shocking betrayal from someone he trusted threatened to destroy everything. Who was behind it? And how would Clint survive this ultimate test? Comment your thoughts, because the story gets even crazier from here. The betrayal came like a lightning strike. Clint's closest advisor had been secretly working for the very people Clint was fighting against. The shock hit Clint hard, but he refused to back down. Instead, he turned the tables. Using the betrayal as proof of how deep the corruption ran, Clint went public with the names, dates, and hidden agendas. The media exploded overnight, protests erupted on streets, and voices once silenced found strength. But the fight wasn't over. The system unleashed its fiercest weapon, a smear campaign aimed at destroying Clint's reputation and breaking his spirit. Friends turned distant, fake scandals spread, and Clint found himself fighting not just a corrupt system, but a war on truth itself. Yet, in the darkest hour, Clint's resolve only grew stronger. What secret did Clint uncover that turned public opinion back in his favor? And how did he finally bring the corrupt giants to their knees? The final revelation is coming. Stay tuned, because this will leave you stunned. Just when it seemed Clint was about to be crushed, a whistleblower from inside the system stepped forward with undeniable proof, a cache of hidden recordings exposing the corruption in brutal detail. The evidence was so powerful that even the most loyal defenders of the corrupt elite had no choice but to turn against them. The public outcry reached a fever pitch, forcing officials to resign and sparking sweeping reforms. Clint stood at the center of it all, not as a hero seeking glory, but as a man who refused to be silenced. His courage inspired a movement that demanded transparency, justice, and accountability. But the battle had taken its toll. Clint knew the fight for a fair system was far from over. So what do you think? Could one person truly change the course of history? Comment below, and if Clint's story fired you up, don't forget to share it, because the fight for justice begins with a single brave step. In the weeks that followed, Clint's stand became a symbol of hope for millions. New laws were introduced, corrupt officials faced justice, and communities began to heal. Clint didn't seek fame or fortune. He wanted only one thing: a system that worked for the people, not the powerful. His fight reminded everyone that even the biggest battles start with one fearless voice. So what would you do if you were in Clint's shoes? Would you stay silent or stand up and fight? Share your thoughts below. And if this story inspired you, spread the word, because sometimes one person's courage can change the world forever.